Aloha, wonderful viewers. So today we're having a roundtable discussion about a trending story that I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm certain that a lot of people have seen it, and it's a story about Mr. Femi Otedolá's daughter's wedding. So during his wedding, he shared a story of how they got the property that was used for the engagement ceremony of the daughter, Temi. So he said that the agent who helped him get the property had been showing him properties for the past 15 years 15 years and 70 properties in total before he purchased that property. So as real estate consultants, we decided that we're going to have a discussion about it. And my name is Oluwakemi Ojerinde. I'm the lead consultant of Kiki Consult Realtors Limited. So I have with me some of my colleagues, and they're going to be introducing themselves, and we go right into the discussion. So please, let's meet you.
Hello, I'm Abiola Fakayode, the lead consultant, Abifak Real Estate. And no point Mary Titilayo, the lead consultant of the Bell Real Estate.
All right, so good to meet you, Ma. So the first question I'm going to ask, as a real estate consultant, can you actually wait for 70 properties? Can you actually wait for 70 properties before you close a deal? What do you think about that situation? What do you have to say, madam?
It's actually, in this our line of business, you don't give up. You keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing till you get that your target, till you get that person. You don't get tired. You don't say, oh, I'm tired, I've sent this, I've sent that, so I'm not going to send again or something like that. No, you don't do that. You don't give up on anyone, anybody.
So are you saying even if a client wants to expect like 5,000 properties, can you wait that long?
No, it won't get up to that.
All
I know.
right.
But the thing is that the moment you are, maybe you've not even sent something the person really like, that's number one, or that time was not just good for that person to do a purchase. Wasn't a good time for the person.
Yes.
So you don't give up. I have a client at the moment I'm working on. I've been sending property to that person for the past, let's say, 2 years now. It's just told me, keep sending. And I have been sending. Anytime I see any property that I feel that my clients may like, I'll just send. He will note it. It's not that he doesn't want to buy, but I think it's not yet time for him to do so. So I just keep pushing and pushing and pushing.
So I'm going to ask from you now, what do you think? Do you think that it is right for buyers or prospects who want to purchase a property to start looking for property, let me say like years before their time when they need the property? What do you think? Do you think they need to, as in, start maybe prospecting before the time they find the property? What do you think?
We have individual differences.
Okay.
Some people, they will be telling you that like now, let me start an example that I want to buy this chair. Some will say it's when I have the money I will go and price it. But some will go, they do not have the money, they will go and be pricing the chair. Before window shopping. Not applicable to properties
as well.
That's how some people are. Like one of my clients, before getting a property from me, I've sent it like, don't let me lie, like 10. Sometimes I was even tired. I didn't think this person is serious when they send it. But when the time comes, and I actually know that you are not even ready. Why are you telling me to say that is working on it? That time that he was asking, he want to have an idea about it.
So that means it works the same way in other businesses, just like in property purchase. All right, so that's beautiful. A very good mindset, switch for some of us. So I want to ask another question, because for me, I would think in my mind that probably the reason why this guy waited that long is because he can see that it's not like money is the problem now. It's Femi Otedola we're talking about. He's a billionaire. He's a rich person. So it means that it's probably a serious buyer. So I'll ask you now, Madam Abifak, how can you define a serious or ideal prospect, a serious prospect, when it comes to real estate purchase?
Okay. In real estate, you can't say who a real buyer is at the first instance. You can't even get it. I've seen people that comes for, oh, I want a land. They will just come in, wear their short knicker and slippers, ordinary slippers that in your mind you're like, this one isn't really low over. But eventually they will buy and you will just be like, wow. Because there was a period someone came in for, okay, I want to rent a house. At that time, we were looking for a house of 250,000 for him. We were looking for an apartment of two, I think maybe then that was over 8 years ago then. He was looking for an apartment here, right here in Ibadan, of 250,000 or 350 thereabouts. Then he eventually bought a property of 3.5 million. You know, looking at him, you will think it's just to rent the house and under 500,000, you are done with the transaction. But eventually, that wasn't the case. He eventually bought a property. Of, I think, 4-bedroom bungalow in distress sale. He bought it at 3.5 million. And, you know, you can't say. I've seen an Igbo guy that came in for a land of, is it possible to get me a land of 5 million? We were like, no, okay, let's try. You know, he came in a short. Eventually bought a property of 30-something million.
Wow.
You can't tell. Yes. But in the process, you can get who is serious and who is not. By the time you start the conversation, by the time you start, you know, talking with them, you see how serious they are. Even those people that they will come like, oh, just keep sending. It's just that they are not yet ready. That's just my point on that. They're not just ready. But the moment they do not tell you off, even there are some prospects that will tell you off. They'll tell you off, that they'll let you know you are disturbing them. But yet, as a marketer, you don't give up for any reason.
Oh, wow. I think that's an amazing one. So please, audience, we should ask you, why are you people disguising? Why are you disguising? Why are you disguising? At least complain, you know, let us be able to understand your words, you know, when you come to meet us. And truly, just like you said, I've experienced some potential buyers or prospects like that, you know, you would look down on them and you'd be like, this one cannot, you know, pull off anything, and then they are pulling off heavy weight when it comes to purchases. So I think that's it's a very valid point. All right, so on the final note, I will ask you a question. There's this phrase that people normally use in business. They say, who will buy from you who will stress you? Is it applicable in all situations? Because if we look at this $10 situation, whether you like it or not, the guy would have been stressed after some time. He's just, you know, trying to, you know, be patient and all that. So what do you think? Do you really believe that who will buy from you will stress you? Or do you think maybe it's just for some situation?
It's just from a situation, and like that realtor that was with that Odetola. At the end of the day, he was happy. So that is he might have felt some pains, but after the transaction, the pain have gone. So that is the cocoa.
So what do you think? Let I also say,
okay, who will buy no go stress you? It happens that sometimes your buyer, no, your target, that your prospect that you are trying to convert, sometimes they may not stress you. They'll just tell you straight. But that's when they are ready to buy. You know, just like my colleague said here, that there are some people that they want to know the price first, then they'll start working towards. They have savings quite alright, but they don't have idea of what they want to. They don't know what the market is saying, the value and of their choice property. So they want to just at least do a survey, so they will know what to work towards. So it's just natural. It's normal in every business. Some buyers will not stress you, while some will stress you. In all, don't give up. Keep pushing. The target is to get them, is to convert them to buy from you, and then everybody will be happy. They will be happy. You also will be happy.
Okay, I think that works. That works for me. So I think this is a message for our fellow realtors out there that if you are real estate business, it's all encompassing. It has its downsides, it has its good sides, and also for our potential buyers and prospects. I want you to understand that behind those brands that you're trying to deal with, there's a human being with emotions. There's a human being with desires. There's a human being that, you know, of course, has laid down, you know, targets that, oh, by this also time, this deal ought to have been closed. So when you are, you know, deal with us from that perspective of understanding that we are human beings like you. We are also in business, and our desire for being in business is to be able to, of course, deliver value, you know, ensure that we are doing the right thing and not experience too many issues here and there. So I don't know if you have any other message or anything you would like to say to support everything we have said so far, because I think on my head I'm done.
Just like my colleague here have said, we are here to do business. We are here to help each other. So, but in all, to my fellow realtors, you don't give up. You keep pushing. You don't get stressed, and always put your emotions in check, even while with these prospects. All the best.
Thank you. So, thank you very much. Thank you for listening to our pep talk, roundtable pep talk on real estate.